Top of the morning. Welcome to Positive Vibes with Sammy R. I'm glad you could join me this morning. You know, I'm on my way to work right now, so I just decided to drop a little something. You know, I was talking to my son just now. It's crazy. We were just talking, and, you know, he'd be asking me, he's at the age now where he'd be asking for stories, you know, street stuff and things that I went through, situations that I got out of. You know, it's kind of crazy because I wasn't the crazy street dude like that. But I had some stories, I seen some things. And I say that to say this. I tell him those stories and I tell him certain things so he wouldn't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I was telling him some things I seen some friends go through. I never mentioned names to him to this day. And me and my friends used to do, you know, things like that. And he used to be like, bro, why are you guys like, he asked me a question that stuck to me. He goes, if you guys were going through all of this crazy stuff, why the hell did you want to be in that life? When he said that thing, it really made me think, you know, about the stupidity stuff and things that we used to do when we was younger. It was like, that was what we had at that time. You know, I was just explaining to him, like, these are things that you don't want to go through, so I don't want, you know, don't live that lifestyle. When you do live, if you do decide to live that lifestyle, you got to go at it 100%. You can't half-ass it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what these kids don't understand. Like, why would you really want to be a part of that life? Going to jail. You got to bang out. Every time you see an op, you got to bang out. You know what I'm saying? You got to. It ain't no decision on, damn, should I? You have to. These are things that you have to do. This is what comes with the street life. You know, this is what comes with it. And a lot of people don't see that part of it. They see the glorification part of it. They see they get money out there. All the girls are on them. And look, he's dressing fresh and all of that. That's the part that they see. The love that they get. But they don't see the real, very important part. And it's the most important part of being in that life. Is the negative that comes with it, because that's a negative lifestyle to begin with. So all you're gonna get is negative results from that. You know, I've been to jail. I did my time. Never ratted, never talked, never did none of that stuff. And I tell them, man, like, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I love my peoples, and I will always do that. Always be around for them. And most of the people that I even did things with or affiliated myself with wasn't the people that I grew up with. It was people outside of the neighborhood. I lived in a lot of places, but that's not even the point. The point is, man, these kids do not know the reality of living the street life. These people don't know that. These people people think it's a game. It's not a game. This is something that you really got to live. You really got to be a part of that shit. Because if you're not, they catch you slipping out there. I mean, it was bad in the 90s. Don't get it twist. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But these young boys out there nowadays, these young boys out here is not playing. They don't respect elders. They don't respect OGs. They don't respect none of that. These young niggas don't give a damn. That's why I try to encourage my son. I tell my son these things so he could know, listen, you don't want to do that, man. Pops went through that already, so you don't have to do that, you know? That's the whole purpose of being a father. That's the whole purpose of being a leader, is guiding and showing, you know, what to do and what's the result of it. Like, you know what I mean? The cause and effect of it, you dig? So, and I love to do that. It's something that I love to do. I love being a father. We lost another one in the hood again. You know, Lou, rest in peace, Gangsta Lou. You know, I knew him a little bit. We wasn't like best friends or nothing like that. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. I always seen him on the block. He showed me love. It was all love all the time. You know, condolences to the Brook Ave family and, you know, everybody. Condolences, man. But when you live this life, man, you gotta be a part of it. And you really gotta go 100% with it, man. You really gotta go 100% with it. There's no values in the streets no more. No morals in the streets no more. Like it never really was any morals in the street. That's another thing too. You know, there is no morals in the streets, and there ain't really no friends in the streets. If you really, really into the street life, you can't really trust nobody. You know, who wants to live like that? Who wants to go around living not being able to I don't trust nobody to this day, but you know what I mean. You live closed up. You can't really, you know, express yourself like that because you don't trust nobody. You know, that type of situation, you know? Like, who wants to live like that? Who wants to live walking around with an ice grill all day like I used to? Word, in the streets, you had to, like at that time, you couldn't walk around, you know, smiling and shit, looking stupid. You look like goofy, nigga. It's gonna be a Vic, my guy. But yeah, man, it's much love. I just wanted to drop that this morning because we have to guide our kids. We have to tell our kids these stories, the real parts of the street. We can't just let them go by what they see on BET or things of that nature, because the streets ain't that sweet, my guy. It's a real harsh reality to the streets that these kids are not knowing, because these TV got them brainwashed and they make them believe what they want them to believe. You dig what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother video. I just wanted to touch on that real quick, man. Like I said, condolences to the whole Brook Ave family that lost to Gangsta Lou. He was a good dude. And love is love, man. Positive vibes. And I'm out.